Hello friends, welcome to Miss Debbie's Story Time. Today we are really excited to read a book about one of my favorite fruits to eat over the summer. Can you guess what it might be? Do you have a favorite fruit that you like to eat in the summer? Coco, Clara, do you like to eat some fruit in the summer? They do too. Well, the book we're going to be reading today is a favorite of an alligator as well. And it is called The Watermelon Seed. And this book is written by Greg Pizzoli. Let's get started. The Watermelon Seed, written by Greg Pizzoli. I love watermelon. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Can you chomp? Let's do it together. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Good job. It's the best. Like he has a #1 on his watermelon. Ever since I was a teeny tiny baby crocodile, it's been my favorite. Chomp, slurp, chomp. Look at him in the baby carriage, eating his watermelon. I like it for breakfast. I like it for lunch. I like a big salty slab for dinner. And I love it for dessert. Wow, Miss Debbie loves watermelon, but I don't eat it for every meal. He really loves watermelon. I love watermelon. Do you think he's going to catch it? He did. Gulp. Look at his face. Does he look happy about eating his watermelon? His face looks a little bit different than it did here. It looks happy. It looks a little bit scared. Let's find out what's going on. I just swallowed a seed. I swallowed a seed. Is it okay to swallow a seed? I think it's okay to swallow a seed. Maybe 1 or 2 seeds. I don't think he thinks it's okay to swallow a seed, do you? No, look, he has his hands up in the air. He's really excited. It's growing in my guts. Soon vines will be coming out of my ears. Do you think that's what will happen if you swallowed a watermelon seed? My stomach will stretch. My skin will turn pink. Wow. I don't want to be in a fruit salad. Somebody please help me. Look, he's really upset now. It looks like he might be crying. I wonder why he thinks if you swallow a watermelon seed that you'll turn into a watermelon. Do you think maybe someone told him that story once? Could be. Sometimes people tell us stories and we believe them. And that might be what's going on. Let's see. Grumble, grumble. Oh no, I can feel it growing inside of me. It's happening right now. My stomach feels funny. Burp. That's a really long burp. And look what came out with the burp. Do you see it? Whee! Out came. Oh, here's the seed. Out came the seed. Do you think he's happy now? Do you think he's relieved that he won't turn into a watermelon? Yes, he is. That was too close. No more melon for me. Never again. Wow. I don't think I could stop eating something I love so much just because I swallowed a seed. Well, maybe just a teeny tiny bite. chomp, chomp, chomp. Can you chomp with me again? Chomp, chomp, chomp. I don't think he can stop eating watermelon. Do you? No. The end. Oh boy, he's holding his stomach again this time. Do you think it's because he swallowed a seed? Or do you think it's because he ate too much watermelon? Well, it could be either. I hope you enjoyed reading our story about the watermelon seed. And now we are going to get ready to do our craft. But before we do our craft, we always like to share a fun idea that you could do with your family today. The fun idea that we had for today was for the parents to share one of their favorite storybooks that they read when they were little, or one of the favorite songs that they used to love to listen to. Just takes a few minutes, and I'm sure your children would love to hear about your favorites when you were little. So now we're going to get ready to make our very own watermelon craft. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome to our watermelon craft. For today's craft, you are going to need paper plate, any size, either some red tissue paper or red construction paper or white paper that you color red, or green tissue paper, same thing, green construction paper, and some black paper. I have also included a printable for you of watermelon. If you don't have any of these supplies, you can color a watermelon here. And a die if you have one, or some playing cards with numbers. The other thing you're going to need is glue stick or glue or a stapler, and some scissors. If you don't have a paper plate, you can simply cut out a piece of paper this size and use that instead. Now what we're going to do first off is either color this paper plate with crayons. You don't have to use paper, and you can color in on the line here on the circle and color that in red, and then color the rind, the outside of the watermelon, green, and then you can add some black seeds with a black crayon. But for today's craft, I am going to use the paper and show you how it's done. So all I did was use my glue stick and colored in this part with glue. And then I have pre-cut some tissue paper pieces, and I'm just simply going to put them down here and fill that in. Just like so. Hard to pick up these pieces, and color it in like that. Now what I'm going to do is add some glue to the outside of my plate, and I'm going to add on the green rind, and I'm just simply going to stick on some pieces. This is really a failure-free fun craft for any age. Add those around the edges, and then last but not least, this is the fun part. If you don't have die or playing cards, you can just simply cut out some seeds. I made the shapes of some really tiny triangles with my construction paper and just cut them out like that. Or you can make a math game out of this and roll your die 6. So now I'm going to add 6 seeds to my watermelon. If you don't have die and you have playing cards, you can flip over your card and see what number you have, and you can add that many seeds to your watermelon. So I am going to roll again. 1. 1 seed it is. So I'm going to pick up my seed. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my seed, and I am going to stick it onto my watermelon. And there you have it, your fun watermelon craft. Enjoy! Thank you so much for joining us reading our book called The Watermelon Seed. And until we see you again next week, my friends, stay happy and healthy. Bye!